Hold on a sec, y'all. We forgot to turn on the voice meter. It's something every minute, but here we go, y'all.
Welcome to the Minister Brother Derrick show.
Let's get it.
Minister Brother Derrick. I just want to say that I love Jesus, and that's the title of this song. I love you, Jesus. We'll follow you wherever you lead us. I love you, Jesus. Don't let the devil deceive us. Can't get enough. I love my Jesus. But people say to keep it real. But here's the deal. If you're not saved, you're missing out. If you're not born again, your future is in doubt. Your body wasn't made to last. When your time comes, it will be reduced to ash. Your flesh will rot, but your life will not. You know your soul will go on forever, so you better realize that you need God, or you will be surprised by the pain of a flame that never goes out. The pits of hell, where the heat swells up, there's no relief. Not for a moment of peace. The agony and cry never cease. There's someone in the background singing, burn, baby, burn. This isn't normal. Burn, baby, burn. I'm gonna walk in inferno. But seriously though, this won't happen. If Jesus comes back,
I love you, Jesus.
no one knows the time of day. But if you follow the word, it won't matter.
I love you,
Because in heaven, no
Jesus.
one will ever be sick or shed a tear. So in this realm, I show no fear.
I love
What
you,
gonna do? Kill me?
Jesus.
Make me a martyr? Give me a head start? Put me on the fast track?
I love you, Jesus.
Keep stacking. Keep on shacking up. But get caught napping.
I love you, Jesus.
And I just want to say,
I love you, Jesus.
follow you
Wherever you lead us. I love you, Jesus.
Don't let
The
that
devil deceive us. I love
If
you,
you think that
Jesus.
listen to your neighbors is weird, think of foreign countries respect you, but
I love you, Jesus.
people who don't know God, only mythical concepts like a palace mountain.
I love you,
Most
Jesus.
Americans believe in one God, one superior.
We not spending looking at on the phone. I love you, Jesus.
But we spend our time fulfilling the desire.
I love you,
We
Jesus.
will give Jesus our best effort, but we ask for blessings that we don't
I love you,
Wonder
Jesus.
why our prayers are not heard. In church, you put down those who really
I love you,
you know you have a
Jesus.
desire to make that easy money, drive the fancy car.
I love you,
When you get
Jesus.
to the bars or clubs, deep down, your spirit isn't for
I love you,
So why
Jesus.
should anybody listen to a darn thing you say?
I love you, Jesus.
Follow you wherever you lead us.
I love you, Jesus.
Don't let the devil deceive us.
I love you, Jesus.
We'll follow you wherever you lead us. Let the Holy Spirit lead us. And one more time. I love you, Jesus. All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's get to the Bible study. The Minister, Brother Derrick Show. Let's get it. Welcome to the Minister Brother Derrick Show. And I am Minister Brother.
Come on and hold me tight, but all you wanna do is fuss, cuss, argue, and fight. See, y'all ain't right. All I wanna do is hold you tight, but all you wanna do is fuss, cuss, argue, and fight. See, I can't help you out with that. But check this out. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef video sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the Brother Derrick show. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. Here to keep you other YouTubers out there guessing. So take it easy and take it slow. Or welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody call Jeezy. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the Brother Derrick show. Hold me tight. Hey, don't turn off the light. Hold me tight. Hey, don't turn off the light. Bring my beat back. Hold me tight. Hey, don't turn off the light. Don't turn off the light. But take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the Brother Derrick show. Hold me tight. Hey, don't turn off the light. Hold me tight. Hey, don't turn off the light. Don't turn off the light. But take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Minister, Brother Derrick show. All right. Alrighty, y'all. I don't know what happened in the first part of the show. I deleted it. That's a bunch of bullcrap. That's why I made sure we came back right off the bat with I love you, Jesus. Whatever the forces of this world that was causing all that to happen, we on the same phone that we started with. What happened to all that before? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. All I did was restart the computer, restart the phone. But I restarted the computer twice before we started. I restarted the phone twice before we started. So there was something going on. What it was, I don't know. Yeah, the camera is freezing because the action cam we was using, both of them are out. So we're using the camera. I don't know if you were here when we got this. I'm not sure, but when we got the camera back in 2018, so it's old, and we got it. It's a goosey. Now, because of the COVID crisis, people are stuck in the house. People doing business meeting, and they doing video conferencing, and also a lot of new YouTubers are popping up, but they in the house, ain't got nothing to do. So they buying up all the webcam. They driving the price up. The price is really high. And I ordered one, And the people lazy about shipping it. I ain't got on them, I ain't sent 3 emails, you know, fussing them out. Okay. I know you was, but I'm not sure what exact time you came in. But I know one of the first things that we got was we got the webcam, we got the microphone, and we got the chair. Cause you remember I was using that raggedy laptop, and we was using the webcam that was on the laptop. Y'all go look back at the old videos. So it don't have to look this bad. If I take out the green screen, it ain't that bad. Well, let's find out. We ain't doing nothing. Let's find out. Let's take out the green screen. Go to filters, go to chroma key, and now, is it still doing it? Without it, then it is. It's the camera. It's still doing it, even without the green screen on. This is just me sitting here regular. If I go to color correction and I hit default, it's still doing it. So it's the camera. It's the camera doing it, not me. Okay. All right. It's all good. They don't know who I'm talking to. I haven't said a name, but I got you. Well, you know. So I ordered this one, like I said, and they taking their time. So just using it regular, this is what it's doing. Ain't much I can do about it. This is what it's doing. Now, what I could do is just delete the whole thing. Let me remove it, and let's try to come in again. So let's delete that, and video capture device. And what we gonna call this? Just call it webcam. And okay. And oh Lord, you ain't got to show. Well, if y'all wanna know what that white cord is the light above my head. I got one of them E12s, and it's just a cord, and it got like a little, you twist the bulb in and that's it. And it got a hook on it, and I got it hooked up, and I got the other one hooked up right here. So we got a 100-watt bulb here, and it's a 60-watt bulb there. I wanted to put a 100-watt bulb there, but it'll only play that 60 one and that one. So that's why it's there. So hold on a sec. This is the actual raw video. This is it raw. So let me go to filters. Let me go to filters and let me crop this out. But this is the actual. This is the actual. All right. Hey, people gonna do what they want. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Let me fix this real quick. Give me 300. Come down here and give me 200. I said 200, not 2. But that's too much. Give me 100. And why is that cord hanging down anyway? Let me fix that cord. That's the first problem. First problem. Fix that cord. All right, we got that cord out the way. Now we gotta go to the right. Give me 100 to the right. And there you go. Now, are we still doing it? All right, it's not doing it as much. Now, let's go in chroma key or green screen, which is behind my head. They call it chroma key. Now I apply that. Is it? Now y'all see that my hands is like that, and y'all see all that. But at least, you know, it ain't as bad. But it's still there. But okay. Now y'all are saying something I'm not saying. Let me take that out and try it again. What about now? So it's not as bad. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, so y'all see me at the top of the screen. The hands are still there, but the face ain't. So the face ain't there. So should we just leave it alone and just put it back? So go full screen, stretch the screen. All right. Well, my eyes are not red, by the way. Hope y'all know that. My eyes are not red. Oh, I don't know who that is. Wait a minute. Yeah, and they're all overpriced. So alrighty. So let's get back to the show. We got distracted for a second with technical difficulties that we never should have had. That's why we got the new Powerhouse PC. And like I said, we use cell phones, but we got Metro PCS and we got Verizon. Now the Metro been working perfectly until 20 minutes ago. I don't know what the heck happened back then. I don't know what happened. But like I said, it's like nothing never happened. Literally, it's like nothing never happened. That's why I just deleted the first video. We just started over. It ain't no big deal. Before we start though, for my own peace of mind, because I'm gonna be wondering this. Did they actually ship? I've been kicking them in the butt to ship today. And if they haven't shipped, I'm gonna call somebody else. I'm gonna get somebody else. Come on. What do you mean it can't be reached? Something definitely going on with today. I don't know what it is, but something's going on. Everything is slow. So let me take me a nap. By this pull up, come on, man, I'm about to take me a nap. Now you're gonna tell me it keeps saying that there ain't no data, and then you see it pop right up. It's phony. Just do what you supposed to do, man. All you gotta do what you supposed to do. Do what you supposed to do. They still ain't shipped it. I'm about to ask my money back. They still ain't shipped it. Come on, man, come on. Let me do a refresh, and let me do a fast reboot. Do a fast reboot. What are you doing? Yup, pre-shipment. So let me out of here. Back out. Back out. So I know what I'm doing tonight. I got 4 hours of wrestling to watch, but I'm gonna be shopping again. I keep talking myself out of it because I already bought one, but they won't ship it. It ain't doing me no good because we already, you know what I mean, we already bought it. But let's get back to our topic, y'all. Hold on, let me put a link down again. Oh, we gotta find it now. Am I on? No. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Come on, where is the link? All right, y'all. We got this link from No Night by Cares again, and let's go ahead and paste it. He says, "How's everybody doing?" All right, y'all. Once again, this is from the Guardian.
You can't go in my seat. I'm not asking you. Just don't reach the car, man. You can't answer your pocket. Damn.
So, alrighty, y'all. I said it again. If they get to play this in the jury, I hate to speak ill of the dead, but God darn it, he was an asshole. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to be around him. Now, the guy was inside, the police officer was inside the car running his information, and he was sitting on the hood or the trunk of his own car. Soon as the man came back out, not, hey, you find anything? He stopped, what the F? You stopped me, but hey, man. So what do you think happened when he saw the McMichaels try to stop him? If he was like that with the police, what do you think he was like with the McMichaels? Somebody talk to me. If he was like that, talking to the police, who got permission to kill him right there in the park, and they can tell you anything. Yeah, he tried to put a gun on me and put a gun in. If he could talk to the police like that, what do you think he said to the McMichaels? Do you seem surprised that he attacked the McMichaels? Come on, everybody. Come on in. Come on in the fin. Where you at? Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all always out there protesting for some ignorant thug. This was a thug. This dude is a ratchet. Why are you sitting outside on a sunny day? Them police officers ain't had no sweaters on. But he's sitting there with a daggone winter coat on with no shirt. And boots. Somebody talk to me. That attitude, like the driver said, is the reason why he pushing up daisies. So y'all make it sound like this is an innocent young man cop asks him what he doing. I'm out here rapping on my day off. Who are you rapping to? Rap means to talk. Who was he talking to? Y'all do understand the word rap mean to talk. He said, I'm out here rapping. Who are you rapping to? Even if you take the music, who are you rapping to? You out there by yourself in the park. No shirt on and a winter coat on. I want to stop you too. This guy high? That's what I'll be wondering if I was the cop. This guy on drugs? Why is he wearing a coat with beautiful weather outside? Why is he wearing a coat on? He said that attitude would have made him a good Marine at the 13 weeks in boot camp. Oh no, Sergeant Carter would have had him licking the latrine with his tongue. That daggone attitude. Not his toothbrush. He'd have had him licking the latrine. Clean that toilet with your tongue, boy. You keep flapping your gums. Flap your gums around that linoleum. If he was this way to the police officers, what do you think he would acting that way to the McMichaels? I'm just asking. Did you see how he from out of nowhere came at the cop? Did you see how he from out of nowhere came at the cop? But then you watch the video and you see how he came out of nowhere at Travis McMichael. He was sitting on the trunk of his car and he was almost up to the police officer. He should have shot him. I'm just asking the question. If you sitting in the jury and you supposed to feel sorry for this guy and you see him act like a total jack-off to the police, what do you think he acted like to the McMichaels? If a cop just came on the scene and didn't know what was going on and he pulled the taser out on the boy, imagine what Travis was thinking while this man running at him. Imagine what's going through Travis McMichael while this man is running at him. You think he was smiling and whistling the Andy Griffin song while he ran at him? We can't hear the audio. Look at how he came at that cop. He was sitting on the trunk of the car and the cop was getting out of his car. Look at how fast he closed the distance. What do you think Travis McMichael was thinking when you see this guy coming at you like that? If I'm the defense attorney, I'm telling you, if I'm the defense attorney, they ain't getting no more than 5 years apiece. Because you might say, well, they shouldn't have stopped them. Give them 2 years for that. You might say they shouldn't have brought guns. But I can show you the reason why they did. But okay, give them 3 years for that. But if you try and get them for murder, after seeing that video and seeing the kind of attitude that guy had, and he supposed to let that guy take the gun from him, he would have shot all 3 of them. If that's the attitude that he had, you telling Travis McMichael, hand the gun over to him and pray he don't shoot all 3 of them. That's what you saying. Look at how he lunged at that police officer. You see how fast he closed the distance? It was like the cop looked down for a second. Next minute he looked, he's right there. I'm like, what the heck? Get back, boy. I'm not blaming on him, but I'm just saying, if you, the white jury sitting there, why the heck would you tell Greg McMichael? Why would you tell Travis and George that they should let him get the gun and shoot him? Or let him get the gun and pray he don't shoot him? That's what you got to convince the jury. Because they sitting there and they like, if this daggone guy was running at me like that. And then when they saw that video of him coming up on that cop like that, shoot, they went, oh, I shot him too. That's the problem you got. Don't pay no mind to the corruption with the DA and all of that. We already got that. For that reason, you got to give him something. But to sit there and say that Travis and Michael should have let Ahmed have got that gun, when you see the kind of attitude that he had with the police, what kind of attitude would he have had with the McMichaels? Look at the attitude that he had with the police, who you supposed to respect. What would he do to the average person? And as he said, this guy wasn't scared and probably charged at them, is what I'm thinking. Stand your ground, but I'm not the judge. Most everyone carries gun these days. We just watched this man rush a cop. If he would rush a cop, why are we surprised that he rushed to get the gun from McMichael? What was he going to do to the cop if the cop didn't look up? If the cop didn't look up and see him coming at him and say, hey, what are you doing? What do you think he would have done to the cop? See, this is the problem. And as he said, he shouldn't have been on nobody's property, period, but still no reason to kill. But I have to say, if he came at my son like that, I would probably shoot him too. Well, to all the people that had doubt, to all the people that was still going on, you just saw him come at a cop. If that cop hadn't looked up, what would have happened? Would him and the cop be fighting over the cop's gun? And all he did was stop him in the park. You had another officer come. That officer ain't even been there 10 seconds. He didn't pull the taser out. That's how bad the guy's attitude is. Guy wasn't even there. Guy walking up, hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm just saying. Y'all think that I'm against Ahmed. I'm not against Ahmed. I don't want y'all to be disappointed. I don't want y'all to be upset. I don't want y'all to go out there and join riots. Why do we keep rioting for these thugs? And that's what that man was. Don't tell me he had a bad day. That dude is an idiot. But they trying to say he all sweet. Oh, he's my little son. Look at us in the picture together. He was such a good boy. Yeah, good boy what? He ain't got no respect. No respect at all. And so, and as he says, he gonna get a link. Bring him. But I want to hear the people that's been getting on me for saying that it's more to this story. Why would this man just go run at Travis McMichael that's holding a shotgun when you see him run at the police for no reason at all? He ran at the police. Suppose the cop hadn't looked up, what would have happened? He charged the police. He charged the police. Like the policeman beat his kid. If he would do that to the police, why are we surprised to see him charge McMichael? I'm asking the question. I just asked the questions. They showing 8-year-old pictures of him to make him look young. But you can say, oh, they ganged up on that little boy. The same way when they showed, what was the guy in Florida? The Mexican guy in Florida that shot the guy, that shot the 17-year-old. They showed pictures of him when he was 100 pounds heavier. Oh, there's no way he was slamming his head into the concrete. He's 3 times bigger than that boy. They was only damn 15 pounds apart. But the media made it sound like, oh, look at that. You got this big white man messing with a little boy. Even when you see him in the video, Naya, he look like a little kid. The video of him in the house, he look like a little kid. In that video we just saw, he don't look like a little kid. He look like that bad. But in that video with the shorts on, he looked like a kid. In the video, when he looking around the house, he looked like a little kid. I had to keep reminding myself he looks like a 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old in that video. He looks young. He stated in the video he was enjoying one day off from work. What they got to do with him lunging at a cop? If I was a cop, I would have took him downtown to be smart. You want to lunge at me? I got something for you. All right, y'all, this is from No Night by Kaz.
My name is Michelle.
Does anybody remember those little Archie comic books, the ones that you would read as a kid while taking a shit in your mom's apartment? Get this. I see one of those, right, at the store, and I'm like, oh, cool. It's one of those Archie comic books. $8 fucking for that thing. $8. Fuck you, Archie. You can go fucking crash your fucking jalopy into a fucking tree. Fucking take Betty with you, fucking skank. Anyways, really quickly, I wanted to talk about the Ahmed Aubrey thing going around all over the news. And I know you guys come to my channel to get a lot of your information, and you come to me as a reputable source.
All right, I don't know who this is. Let me hit the disclaimer real quick. Where is it? There it is. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, and allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. For this segment, 18 years or older, please. Everybody get signed for that too. All right, get back to the video, y'all.
Information, and you guys value my opinion, even though I sleep in the vehicle and I'm homeless. So I've taken 24 hours out of my life to kind of hold off on making a decision before I come to a conclusion or some kind of an estimation on what's going on and what's going to happen and so forth. Now, I did go to his grave. He's buried about 2 hours southeast of Atlanta. And, as all things that come out in the media, when something that involves race comes out, you're going to have a bunch of people tomahawking, oh, racist, black versus white, blah, 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 blah. Ah! Smash all brakes, nigga. Calm down. I'm about to rule judgment on that ass. Now, first of all, I want to say this. To those two ugly white guys that killed Ahmed Aubrey. By the way, if you haven't seen their picture online, listen, I'm no model, even though I should be. But these guys, woo-wee, very, very ugly. Very, very ugly. I think that they should go to prison, and I think that what they did when killing him, I think that's murder. Now, smash on brakes! The thing is, what degree of murder is it? Is it first degree murder? No.
Nope.
I don't think it was first degree murder. Second degree murder? Yeah, I'll go with second degree murder on that ass. I think the shooter, which I believe is the dad, or is it the son? I don't fucking know. They're both ugly. Who cares? Probably get about 10 years. Now, here's the problem with the video. It's not a very good video. You see Ahmed sprinting. He wasn't jogging. He was sprinting. Now, just before you even go there with me, watch the video like I did 4 times in a row. Obviously, he knew that they were after him. He wasn't just jogging like, no, it wasn't a jog pace. It was a sprint pace, okay? He sprinted to the left, and then he sprinted to the right. And he did that because he knew that they were after him. So it looked to me that he was running from them for something that he apparently might have done. Now, the father said that he's seen Ahmed going into a construction site looking through the window, and that the same or similar construction site in the area they had previous break-ins, and on the closed circuit recording television whatever, the surveillance video, it was a man that appeared to be Ahmed Aubrey on the video. Now, there's also been a couple of burglaries in the area. A couple of them were not reported by the police. Okay, so you see this guy in the neighborhood that looks like possibly the guy that was breaking into shit, and you want to make a citizen's arrest. Here's the problem with the public and us feeling sorry for this kid. First of all, the kid lost his life. I don't care if he was burglarizing shit. You don't go out and start killing people. That's not what you do. Killing is wrong. Even though right now, this helicopter's flying right over my van, fucking my video up. Right now, this killing of me and that helicopter pilot, it would be justified. Fuck you. Anyways, moving along with the video. Don't you love how I don't edit my videos? I don't got time for that shit. Anyways, here's the problem. Ahmed has a little bit of a past, just a little bit. He was arrested when he was a teenager at school for bringing a loaded handgun into school and some kind of another charge of not fighting with the police, but something along with that. Fucking shit. I don't know. Maybe I should have read this 3 times over before I did the video. Who cares? I got time to read. I gotta go work out, and I gotta get this video out. So he does have a criminal record. He was put on 5 years probation, and then in last year he was caught at Walmart stealing a TV. To anybody out there who's gonna steal a TV, listen, that God bless this man. So he was in school at the time of his death, but when you choose to steal a TV, that tells me a little bit about your character. That tells me that you don't have a fucking job. And you've been doing shit like that your whole life, trying to game the system. Flat screen TVs are so cheap right now. Why would you go steal a flat screen TV? I mean, they're so cheap. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. God, I am such a handsome devil in this video. I think I'm definitely gonna put this up on YouTube. So there you kind of have it. You had a guy who had a criminal record. You had a couple of ugly white guys killing him. I think that once his criminal record comes out along social media, I think a lot of people are going to say, like, okay. I think a lot of public opinion is going to go away from feeling sorry for Ahmed. It's not going to go against him deserving to get killed, because I still think those 2 bastards should go to prison. I still think they should go to prison. If you want to take the law in your own hands, hey, listen, that's why we paid the police. So, I pay taxes, so when I go sleep at different parking lots around the country at night, they can, wake me up and harass me after I just got done jerking off. So anyways, I don't know, man. It's not looking good for I feel sorry for Ahmed Aubrey camp. I mean, I do feel bad for him, regardless of if he committed any kind of crimes in his past. It doesn't matter. Does not, all because you've committed crimes does not necessarily, well, it kind of means that your character's not the greatest. But, I've committed crimes before too, and my character's just great. I've committed a lot of crime, but now my character sucks. Anyways, catch up with you on the next video. Peace out.
All right. The driver has a link for us to look at. Let's pull that up. We watched that under fair use. All right.
Hey guys, y'all come here for a second. All 40.
Oh my God! No, they working. I mean, the driver. Who did this?
How old are you guys? 15. Huh? 20. You're 17. Y'all have IDs on you? I know you probably don't. Y'all have IDs on you? All right. Tell me about the TV. TV? Mm-hmm. Well, what about the 65-inch TV? 65-inch. Do me a favor, and don't make this hard yourself. All of you take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat.
You can see the antique right there.
Take a seat. Now. 131 dispatch. I've got 4 on the ground right now.
Bro, we just got here. Ain't no way to go there. Unit nearing back up.
You see the attitude.
I've got a unit with the college out here.
No, we ain't see this one.
What's up, LT? It's that one right there with the fur jacket. Okay. He's older now. He's 20. The other, he's 17. These two are 15. They were inside the store though?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that? What?
And on the patio riding bikes.
I told you he looked young. He's 20 years old right there. He looked like he fit in with them.
What we do? Look, she's right looking at the bike.
Trying to roll the TV out. Yeah, no, that don't work.
I had my thing, bro. I had my receipt.
Yeah, where's that?
Stay on the ground.
Yeah, where's the TV?
TV, I ain't steal TV. TV is where y'all had it.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't steal no
If you
TV.
had a receipt, you
I didn't
got
steal no
the TV.
I don't steal no TV. Where's the TV?
You don't have to.
I didn't steal no TV.
Go ahead.
Where's the receipt at?
Stay seated. You know what? I want you to lay on your stomach. Lay on your stomach.
I was thinking that. Let me have the same coat on. I was thinking about that. They the same coat. They the same coat. I was thinking that, y'all. They better have a gun on me, but how you get the cuffs on? Yeah, I've been in, got up and knocked it down.
Yeah, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and have an attorney present for any question. If any time you can't afford an attorney, will be provided free of government expense. Knowing and understanding your rights, as I've explained them to you, are you willing to answer any questions without attorney present? Answer that very wisely. Yes or no? Stand up.
Is that the same coat, yeah? Got a coat on with no shirt under it.
Come on, go, sir. Face the car. Spread your feet. Spread your feet. All this I'm gonna put back in your pockets, all right? You ride a bike here too? Or no?
No, man.
No? All right. Any more pockets on this jacket?
Yeah.
Are you wearing a shirt on that? No. It's too hot to be wearing that jacket, dude. Wow, you gotta go in the back seat, man.
I'm sorry. That okay, now we've seen 2 episodes where we've seen this guy, and this guy been a jack off the whole time. Both times he been a jack off. How many times they had to tell him to sit down? How many times did he jump up? I don't know what made the McMichaels think they was going to hold him for the cops. The cops can't hold him. Naya said, although on enlightening videos, they had nothing to do with the case and likely will not be introduced. He's 20 years old and out there with 2 15-year-olds and a 17-year-old, and they in Walmart trying to steal a TV. And then don't have the TV and still getting locked up. Talk to me. Yeah, where was the family? They keep talking about he got a mother and a father. Yeah? Where the hell was the father at? He bringing a loaded gun to school. He got put on probation and broke that. Then he got arrested for trying to shoplift a TV. I just want to know, where was the TV? I mean, you had to really be sorry to actually leave, get arrested, and you don't even have the TV. Somebody explain that. Somebody explain how you ain't got the TV? And they left the TV. Why they didn't go in different directions? They were all walking together. Like the police wasn't gonna be able to say, "Hey boy, I'm looking for 4 boys." And there you go. Oh. And No Neighbor Care says they wouldn't even do an interview together. The mother and stepfather have a lawyer, and the dad has another lawyer in Florida. Yeah, No Neighbor Care, they gonna get paid. They looking to get money. They don't want justice, they want money. And with the corruption going on at the police department and at the 3 district attorney's offices, they gonna get some money. That's what they want. They want money. They want money. No, they ain't had nothing and still went to jail. In order for you, NSC said sad situation all the way around, but his attitude totally didn't help him in any case. I thought if you didn't leave with the product, you couldn't be arrested. I thought you had to leave the store with the product. They didn't have the product, and he still got arrested. If at any time before you cross the threshold of the door, you have an opportunity to turn around and say, wait a minute, I didn't pay for this. Or wait a minute, I didn't mean to bring this out. They came out with nothing, and he still got arrested. That's hilarious. I'm just saying. As somebody that works security, if I see you take something, I ask you to put it back. Give it here. Give me the item. I've even locked the door and put my body in front of it and said, I need that item. Now, if they choose to want to fight me, then that's what it is. But I give them the option. Now, if they give me the item back, I'll let them go through the door, and there you go. I did my job. My job is to protect the products of the store. I don't even do that. You ain't welcome back here and all that other stuff. Because if you do come back, I'm going to watch you like a hawk. And it'll be the same scenario. I'll be at the door. You got to kick it out. But they didn't have nothing. Wherever they rolled it to, they didn't leave. Why you go through all that trouble to roll the TV out anywhere and don't have it? If I had made it to the door and somebody stopped me, if you push them down and then try and make a break for it, I don't understand how you walk and then you ain't got nothing. And they walking away from the store. You said they had it in the garden area. Why they didn't double back and go get the TV? They walking like, like, hey, the heck with it. They still got locked up. That's the sad part. They still got locked up. Now you say if they made it out of the store, I see no way they'd be able to transport it. Yeah, how are they gonna carry it? Well, are they gonna wheel it? You don't think 4 black teens wheeling the TV ain't gonna look suspicious? I'm just asking the question. Like, hey boys, where y'all get that from? Come on over here. What the heck y'all doing? We ain't doing nothing, officer. Naya said a 65-inch TV will require a truck. I believe they had to have it on a cart or some kind of hand truck. And were probably trying to act like they paid for it, but they all look so young. Where would they get the money to pay for a 65-inch TV? Driver says, BD, now they saying that the killer was given permission. BD, I've been saying that. Where you been? I mean, the driver, where was you at? Where was you at, sir? I've been playing that video. It's a text message where Officer Rush, the same officer that talked to Travis McMichael on the 11th, he told the owner that don't call them, call McMichael. That's why when you say why he think he got reason to stop people, because the police said, don't bother us, call McMichael. And he wasn't the killer. The son was. The father. The father was given permission. That's why I said they need to bring Officer Rush up in there. The owner of the house who said he don't know nothing about George McMichael, but Officer Rush advised him to call McMichael and gave him the phone number, but he don't know who McMichael is, whatever. It's a whole lot of stuff. Hey, y'all, let's take a break from this. Ahmed stuff. We'll come back to it. I want y'all to see something that No Night by Cass sent me, and I don't know why this keep jumping up, but it does. Alrighty, now this is for you. This is for you from No Night by Cass. Y'all ready?
On the whole, I'm gonna do my video to Santa Claus. Hi, Santa coming. My video I'm gonna do right now, part 111. I'm gonna set the show here. See, look, I'm setting the show, y'all. I'm setting the show. See, look, y'all, I'm setting the show, y'all see? I got my Santa Claus suit, y'all see? See y'all see me smiling? Y'all see me smiling?
Okay.
I'm doing my little hi, Santa Kevin. My name is Kevin. Y'all see me? Y'all see me sitting in my chair? Y'all see it? And this is my video, part 111. And I'm about to bring another chair here. I'll be back. I'm bring another chair.
Y'all see me in my Santa suit? I'll be back. Y'all see me? I'm fat in this Santa suit. I'm fat like Santa Claus. Y'all see me? He said, Merry Christmas in May, y'all. What is he doing? You ain't got no chair. Hey.
See, look, I got to show y'all.
So obviously, there's a table. He got two of them.
So I'm putting my feet on the chair, y'all. Y'all see? See, look, I'm latching my feet on the chair, y'all. Y'all see it? Yeah, I just went out my way right here real fast to get the chair. See, I'm putting my feet on the chair, I'm relaxing. I pay the chair this way. See, look, y'all, I'm relaxing. So I'm relaxing, y'all. Y'all see it?
And as he said,
See,
you get better.
I'm high, I'm Santa Claus. This is my real high Santa Kevin. This is
my video, How I Said It Kevin. Me. My name is Kevin, of course. Y'all see my Santa Claus hat, my Santa Claus pants, and my Santa Claus shirt? And me, I'm fat like Santa Claus. Ho, 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 Merry May. Merry May. Now, I had to change my thing.
In the Merry month stuff, man.
I said it Kevin of the month of May. That was the month of May. I can make Christmas. I can make Christmas happen in the month of May. I can make it happen in the month of May, Christmas. See, I'm smiling, y'all. Y'all see it? Y'all see me smiling? Y'all see it? I love. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Merry May, Merry May. Ho, 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 Merry May. Ho, 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 Merry May. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 Merry May. Ho, 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 Merry May.
Whose job is it to watch him?
Merry May. Ho, ho, ho.
Where's his caretaker?
Merry May Christmas. No, I can make Christmas happen in May, 7th December. No, everybody like Christmas in May. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. 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 Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, man.
That's what I thought of now. It's great. That was it you said.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. I'm gonna say my name, my video, Hi Kevin, Santa Kevin, of the month of May. And I'm gonna say it again one time. I'm gonna say my name, my video, part 111. Hi Santa Kevin of the month of May. I'm gonna see y'all later. Y'all gonna love my video. Thumbs up to my video at least.
Alrighty, y'all. It don't stop there. No Night by K is back with a vengeance. I would say the same thing I said before. Somebody take that boy Obama phone. But we might have found him a mate. No Night by K might have found him a mate. Check this out, y'all. Tell me this ain't the female equivalent. She might be the female equivalent. What the hell? I'm sorry. Oh, it's fun. What the heck? Okay. You said artistic. I think you mean autistic. No, no, if I can. And if he said I found him a girlfriend, it's all good. Yeah, Tommy did bring his channel to the light. Naya said he has developmental disabilities. I find him funny to watch. Well, let's go from that feel-good moment. Wait a minute. Hold on a sec, y'all. I made an error. I didn't send it. Wait a minute. I don't know what phone it's on. Is it on this one? Crap. Okay, it's not on that phone. Wait a minute. Let me check the other one. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me check the other phone here. Yeah, we went to delete some of these. It's way too many things on here. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, where's the link? Okay. Share. All right, I'll send it to Liz, and then take it off of there. Okay. And there it is. Copy link address and. All right, y'all. Another kid says she'll take on anyone and go off on him. Alrighty, y'all. This one on Name by Kids also.
At the time of landfall, it will be very extremely severe cyclone. It will have the wind speed of 160 to 165 to 175 kilometers per hour, gusting to 195 kilometers per hour. This type of wind is very disastrous. It can cause large-scale damage to the structures. It can cause uprooting of big trees.
Okay. All right, y'all. Cyclone is going to hit India. If it ain't already. Did I actually have any clips? Let me see. I didn't delete yesterday's stuff.
Tell me about your journey in those 70 plus days when you were trying to get his story out.
That's Ahmed's mother.
The first 6 weeks, 7 weeks was hard. I was reaching out to the local authorities. I was making phone calls.
Whenever Kev says, biggest cyclone ever hit in India, 5 million asked to evacuate. Now he says, oh dear. Yeah, 5 million, that's a lot of people.
Leaving voicemails, and my calls were not answered. I did speak to the DA once he was the newly assigned DA, which was about 3 days after the shooting, and I shared major concerns that, I had some answers. I had a lot of questions that needed answers, and he shared with me very nonchalantly. He said that I visited Glenn County. I spent about 30 minutes there. The only thing that I know about the case right now is that Ahmed was shot more than once with a shotgun. And I still say that was said very, very nonchalantly.
And I understand you had to do your own digging when it came to finding conflicts, something that usually authorities figure out and identify. Tell me about the district attorney conflicts that you found yourself.
But once I learned that it had been assigned to that DA in Ware County, I started just doing some like Googling, you know, trying to get some background of his background and his experience and see, you know, who it was assigned to. And in doing that, I found that his son was the assistant to Jackie Johnson, who is the DA in the county in which the crime occurred.
And how did you alert them? What was the response and reaction to that conflict of interest?
I immediately called Barnes' office, which is that DA who was handling the case. I asked to speak to him, of course, and I was told that I can only speak to the victim advocate. And at that time, I did share my concerns with her. She said she would be relaying the message to Mr. Barnhill, and she would be getting back with me. The day that it happened, days after, I was told that there was a video. Everything was captured on film. And at that time, I began asking, can I see the video?
I wasn't going to say that.
They kept explaining that
I was not going to say that.
They couldn't release any information at this time.
On February 23rd, when you first got that horrific news that your son had
I wasn't going to say that.
How did authorities break that news to you?
I received a call from one of the investigators who worked at the scene, who shared that Ahmed was involved in the burglary. There was a confrontation with the homeowner. In the midst of that confrontation, there was a fight over the firearm. And at that time, unfortunately, Ahmed was shot and killed.
I don't want to say nothing, but don't this lady look like she could be related to Lady Lie and Candy? Doesn't she look like she could be one of their aunts?
I think that they had initiated two 911 calls. They just would have relaxed and let the proper authorities come and take care of the issue. Ahmed I know he's still alive today.
We just got in today a statement from the homeowner of that house that was under construction, Larry English, where he says that he would not have wanted anyone to have gone after someone who went into his home in a vigilante manner. What would you say in response to that homeowner?
I would tell him, thank you for being honest. Honesty is something that I haven't got throughout the whole case. And I would just tell him, thank you for being honest.
With the GBI involved now, do you feel that there's more honesty now coming out?
Yes, ma'am, I do agree.
Talking about the label that police used with your son, labeling him a suspect, and now he's labeled a victim. How agonizing has that journey been?
It's been really hard. I know that it was a possibility that, it could have happened, and it did happen. He was running in a predominantly white neighborhood, and of course he's African American. So, things happen. Brunswick is in the south, extreme south of Georgia, and it's racism there, it's prejudice there. It's been there for years. So, this wasn't a shocker to me. I know that it was there. I never thought it would happen. It would hit my family to this extreme, but I was always aware that it.
Please, don't nobody get mad at me. For those of you that used to watch Tommy back in 2017, like I did, don't this sound like one of them women that come on there and try not to act ratchet, and then he keep picking at them, and then finally they start cussing them out. Doesn't she remind you of one of them people who are trying not to show that they're ratchet?
What have been some of the most meaningful responses that you've gotten from people?
Well, of course, on Lamar's birthday, we had people that participated in the 2.23 run in his memory. That really meant a lot. People, they ran, they walked. I also received a call from Miss Oprah Winfrey, who offered her condolences to the family. Also from Miss Gail King, who also offered her condolences as well.
What do you want those same people to know about what kind of son he was?
Ahmed was humble. He was well-mannered. Ahmed was loved. Ahmed had the kindest heart that you can ever imagine.
What kind of things did he like to do? I understand in high school he was an athlete.
Yes, he was. He loved football, loves basketball. He was a LeBron James fanatic.
What happens now for you as a mother going forward?
I'm just hoping, prayerful that we'll get these guys to actually pay for what they've done to my family. I also would like the whole Glenn County Brunswick Police Department to be. They need to be investigated for letting this go on for so long. I'm afraid if I didn't get national attention and if I didn't seek the appropriate counsel, I would still be waiting for answers.
And our thanks to Wanda Cooper Jones for sharing her story with us.
Why does the ratchet women always gotta say, it's not about you, about your son? Well, if I hadn't kept going on, there wouldn't be no public spectacle. If I hadn't, it's about your son. You ain't died, he did. Lord. If you believe that they thought that Ahmed was the guy from the 11th, if you believe those texts where Officer Russ said George McMichael is going to handle the mess on the block or neighborhood, I'm calling us, you can't tell them they didn't have no right to go there. If you believe what Travis said on the 11th about him acting like he had a gun, and if that was a mod, and Travis saw him in the yard, you saw how he acted with the police. What do you think he was saying and doing to Travis at night with nobody around? So, if I'm Travis, as Victor Moon would say, I'm feeling some kind of way. But he just ran by here again. God darn it, let's go get him. Maybe he got my gun. But I ain't going to go kill him. I want him off the street. But you trying to take my gun out of my hand, at that point, it's me and you. And if you tell me that I should have just let him got the gun and kill me, when we see the boy attitude, then you crazy in your mind. And you can talk to me all day. I think you crazy. If the jury can watch that video over and over again of Rodney King getting beat up, and all they can say is he should have stayed down, what are they going to say if they see the video of this young man attitude and see him lunging at them people? What they going to think? But if I was the defense attorney, I would be showing them videos and be pointing it out. Look at his attitude. Look at him. I'll be right there. If I was the defense attorney, this ain't no daggone saint. This is not John's brother. John's brother was as close to a saint as you can get. He wasn't raised in America, so he wasn't wretched. He went to Harvard, had a great job that anybody would be jealous of, had friends. This dude trying to steal TVs out of Walmart. This dude lunging at cops. This dude walk around with a winter coat on and live in one of the warmest climates in the world. Something ain't right. Did he deserve to die? No. But it's part of the reason that he did. Why in the world is he walking around with a winter coat on? When you live that close to the equator, why do you even have a winter coat? And the question. Why is he even walking around with a winter coat on? Now he the victim. I call him the victim because he died. But he victimized himself. I talked to my neighbor again today. Those of y'all that was watching live, he was talking to me from outside the window. I kept telling him, we looked for that video that he talked about, we ain't found it. Whatever video he claimed he watched on regular TV, we can't find it. All right, on that Buckhead, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I said to him, I can see something that you were saying about the guy in the car when he started to run up the grass. He came in to the right. And I said, maybe that could have spooked him into going in the other direction. But I also told him there was a drainage ditch and the car would have got stuck in it. And he wouldn't have been able to follow Ahmed up the hill in the grass. You wouldn't be able to do it. So you're trying to say that that made him go the other way toward Travis. And I'm telling you, there's a drainage ditch there. The car wouldn't have made it up the hill. So he was safe to run up the hill. The father was on the phone and Travis was on the other side of the truck. So what made him double back and try and get the gun from Travis? Oh, you gotta see the whole video. Like, whatever. And then she thought that man was gonna bust some. The reason that it took so long. Good night, no night podcast. Please don't be a stranger. I know it's 12 o'clock. It's getting late for you. But we appreciate you coming by. Let's take a look for those who didn't get a chance to see. Let's go to Windows Media Player. I think it's full screen. Let me take it out of full screen position. Actually, that's not bad though. That's not bad. I like that. We'll leave it just like it is. Let's go pull the video up. Go to desktop. Action cam test. Post office. Oops. Crap. Look at all the videos. Look at all the videos, y'all. Is that all of them? Yeah, I believe so. Hold on. Wait a minute. That's more than one. Why are they all in different orders? Okay, look. All right. Wait a minute. Do it like that. Blow it up. There you go. Now I can see it. Make sure they all there. We gotta get moving. There's a police car sitting right there. You coming up on?
I'm able to do. How you doing, up? Pretty good. Alright, so like I said, all we gotta do is go up the hill. So y'all view.
Now this is the next street over.
We go up the mountain and climb. This is the easy part of the mountain, but it's longer.
It's longer though. God darn. It ain't steep though.
A lot more quiet.
But it's longer. It's like it's stretched out.
We got now? We got 13 minutes to make it to the post office. They have me on the phone for a damn hour and a half. Now you out here rushing.
Now, that really was the first block.
We there? How much time we got now? 3:48. We got 12 minutes. We got 12 minutes to get to there.
Look at how steep that hill is, y'all. Tell me how steep that hill is. God damn. How would y'all like to run up that hill? Just run out, stop, and just run.
The post office is right there.
Just run up the hill, just all the way without stopping. I think I have a heart attack before I got halfway. Look at how steep that hill is.
Get in there. What they got automatic doing?
It is a new street. Y'all ain't seen this street.
Come on, girl. Get it up the hill. Oh, no, we here already. We just had to rush. And somebody smoked a cigarette, take them away. Now, y'all know I'm in the ghetto. We in the city. So, you know, they ain't got no place for, no ordinary doors.
They ain't even got no sidewalk
You can
ramp.
get them on the sidewalk. Somebody right there.
Yeah, the post office right there, y'all.
How you doing?
Y'all see the phone that slipped down.
Trying to cut me with this. I know you is. Trying to cut me with it. There you go. That'll hold it. It ain't tight, but it'll hold it. I think it'll hold it.
Let's speed up some.
Alright, so like I said, all we gotta do is go up the hill.
What? Wrong
So,
button.
y'all, thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Okay, this door's already open. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, sweetie. Nice set of hips there. Not that one. Not the old bitty. Not the old bitty.
You ain't having no hold. I could have been here an hour and a half ago.
She got some nice hips on her one right there, huh? I'll say that.
They got different kinds. They got romaine. They got spring mix.
All I gotta say is. She was a cutie.
I'm out of breath. I had to hurry up and bring this scooter down the steps and put it together. I'm out of breath like I don't know what.
All right, let's speed up some.
So then I wait the next day.
So you can get it taken care of today.
You know, it was delivered, and I can show them to you on the phone in the mailbox, and they were not. And it's two that they say that y'all have, and it's one that went off for delivery yesterday, but now they're saying it got rescanned today. So what's going on with that? That's what I'm saying.
I know from yesterday, whatever went out yesterday, went back out today. I'm not sure about the other days. Your regular courier, the one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, older woman.
she's back. I'm not sure about the other days, but
So,
we did the same thing back there.
yeah, that's fine.
Now with your Amazon and stuff, I'm gonna tell you, sometimes they do deliver, cause they told me and had a picture, said they delivered my stuff, and they delivered it. but I didn't get it. But from the pictures, I knew where it was at. And one of my neighbors, and I called Amazon, they were like, oh yeah. And she told me, yeah, your neighbor 2 doors down, guy.
I have a neighbor out front. The same way you see that door, our apartment is like right there, and the mailbox is right in front of it. She watches out for me, and the regular mail carrier know, give them to her.
Right.
The other mail carriers, the front door is usually locked. But it's been broke for like 3 months. So they can sit them inside. And they usually sit them inside right next to her apartment and she'll burn them. But they haven't done that.
But yeah, with Amazon, they probably took it to the wrong house.
Now the Amazon people,
Oh, that's that fool. That ain't.
I sit outside and I track them, I wait for them. I got tracking numbers for them.
She said they were delivered inside of the.
Okay. 2 and 2. And then, hold on a second, we got eBay.
Taking it back off that.
And can I ask you a question? I got off the phone with UPS at 3:30 and they advised me to come up here, USPS. It took me 10 minutes, 4 miles per hour to get up here. Why does it take y'all, when we are just at the bottom of the hill right here, why does it take y'all to 9 o'clock to live mail? When we right there. We should be like the, y'all should do like this block and then come right over and do our block.
Typically, the blocks that's closest to the office are usually like the last ones that get done.
Y'all hear that right?
They do.
Y'all hear that from them?
But they're rough the way that they are. It usually is there last, and then also because of what's going on, we have people out sick.
So for y'all, those of y'all who say I didn't go to the post office today, but we'll put that on hold right now. Somebody just dropped the link in the chat, so let's go check it out. Somebody just dropped the link in the chat. Nobody cares says BD Naya. I was just watching this video. Y'all might like it. Okay, let's pull it up. No Night by Cares, y'all.
Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. The coronavirus pandemic is, along with climate change, an inescapably global challenge, right? I mean, we've already seen in the months of this how little the virus cares about things like borders, how it's altered daily life around the globe, developed and developing countries alike, the global south, the global north. Any solution to the virus, to problems caused by the virus, will also have to be global. Vaccination, treatment, best practices, all of that. Yet today we learned President Donald Trump declined an invitation to address the World Health Organization, while China's President Xi Jinping accepted, joining other world leaders like Germany's Angela Merkel and France's Emmanuel Macron. I mean, every world leader is facing some variation of the same challenge. And there's probably a lot to learn from the exchange between countries, particularly from countries like Germany, to name just one example, that has successfully contained the virus and minimized fatalities. But here's the thing, the president refuses the counsel and advice of his own government, never mind other ones. Back on April 16th, the Trump administration released guidelines produced by the CDC to reopen the economy in 3 phases. We keep going back to this document because it's the most orphaned document in America. The president unveiled it, they posted them on the White House website, they're still there, you can go read them, and they're sensible. But President Trump got so impatient and could not wait for states to meet his own guidelines, the one that he introduced from his CDC. He started beating up on governors and berating them and urging states to ignore them the very first day, tweeting about liberating this state and that. And so on April 20th, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp announced he was opening up the state, starting with essential services, which also happened to include massage studios and bowling alleys. Governor Kemp was out front. He kind of branded himself as the first reopener, not abiding by the CDC guidelines, but things have not gone great for him. I mean, they haven't been catastrophic either, so we should explain. First, Kemp got hung out to dry because he thought he was listening to the president by opening early, right? The president's tweeting, liberate Michigan, liberate Virginia, and Brian Kemp's like, I'm with you, MAGA, MAGA. And then the president cuts him off the knees a few days later saying he disagreed with Kemp's decision. Since then, Georgia appears to be, cooking the books to show the data was better than it really is. or at least making a bunch of errors that have that cumulative effect. Here's the chart they released, okay? Now look at how the new confirmed cases appear to go down on a nice smooth slope, right? You look at that chart, you think, okay, getting better. But then when you look closely, you realize the dates are not in the right order. Here's May 7th, right before April 26th. That's not the way that chart should work. That type of screw up that has been an error in that direction has happened at least 3 times. And the governor's office says they were not trying to be misleading, but I don't know. Maybe as a result of these over-optimistic messages, some Georgians seem to be embracing a reopening and sort of thinking that the risk isn't there anymore. It's gone, basically. The Washington Post has a great piece about people shopping.
No, nobody cares. Hold on, what was talking about? No, nobody cares. Why does Trump keep trying to push that daggone hydrochloride? Why does he keep trying to push that drug? I think because he bought $1 million worth of it. He trying to put that to use. They say that hardcore clean. They say that it attacks your heart and liver. Only if you have bad lupus. Only if you have malaria. Only if you are elderly and there's nothing else to help. That's when you supposed to take that. This ain't something you just take to be taken. This ain't no aspirin, no cold medicine. This is like the last resort. And he bought all the $1 million worth of it without even checking it out. So now he taking it. Yeah, I didn't waste that money. Look, I'm taking it. He's starting to worry. It's like he gonna shove that hydrochloroquine down our throat. Why don't he just sell it to another country and get our money back? Do that. So when the hydrochloroquine start attacking his liver and his heart, then what he gonna say? The test that they use with that drug, it says that it attacks your heart and liver. The CV already attacking your respiratory system. It attack your brain. It attack your throat. It even leave inflation on your eyeballs. It's causing people to get hematomas. For those of y'all don't know what it is, that's blood clots in your legs. When you get blood clots in your legs, if it get big enough, it causes a backup. And the blood will go back and pop your heart like a balloon. But this man is saying, take this drug. And as he said, sadly it's him for another 4 years or Sleepy Joe. We are all done. We just got to hang on and keep doing what we're doing, no matter who in office. I know you like Trump. No night by cares. I know you like him. I don't dislike him. I'm neutral. But what I can say is, as bad as Democrats are, they seem to be better at the big problems. It just seems like Republicans are too slow to answer. Now, if you've been watching, you know I've been calling for them to close the borders down since the first week of March. I've been calling for it. Close everything down. Close down the country. If he'd have done that, we might have only had 1,000 dead or less. Now, we got 91,000 dead. And he's still talking about opening up the country. We got 90,000 American citizens dead. 91,000. We have wars that we didn't have 91,000 dead. Do y'all understand? We let a virus into our country. We let it in. After seeing what it did to China, after seeing what it did to Italy, I played videos of people in Italy warning us not to be like them. We have 6 times as many cases as anybody else in the world. New York City has more cases than anybody else, any country in the world. New York City itself has more cases than any other country in the world. How do you explain that on your watch? New York has more deaths than every country in the world, I think, except for 2. New York City got more deaths than China. New Jersey got more deaths than China. Where it started at? I just told you 2 states. If you put New Jersey and New York together, they have more cases and more deaths than all the other countries in the world. That's just a state. So you're telling me that they couldn't shut down New York? They couldn't cut the airports off? Couldn't shut the subway down? The money that we spending on all these ventilators and all these PPGs and masks and gloves and ships, that's hospitals, we couldn't take that money and give the people of New York checks to stay in the daggone house. We couldn't do that. We couldn't bribe the people in New York City to stay in the daggone house. And as he said, I've been fighting with Trump on Twitter for 2 weeks now. He said he gave $16 billion relief to farmers, but zero help to truckers. When the farmers harvest what they got, who takes the crops to the market? How do they get that? How do you get the crops into the markets? Somebody drives them there. Why wouldn't he take care of the truckers? That's like a hand in hand. We should be taking care of the truckers because the truckers are the ones who drive everything around. When they come off the boat, who brings it in? The truckers. When they come off the airplane, who brings it in? The truckers. When they come off the farm, who transports it to the markets? The truckers. I don't understand our government. I really don't. I don't. But everybody said, oh, you can't shut the government down. Oh, think of the money that we lost. We lost 91,000 people. We could have went 2 weeks and not made no money. The money still be there. It ain't going nowhere. Nobody just not spending it. Then you open back up. Everybody been locked down for 2 weeks. They can't wait to get out and spend some money. The economy would have bounced right back. So what's everybody so scared of? That's what I kept saying. What everybody scared of? If I was going to go to the Hamptons and we had to shut down for 2 weeks, all right, 2 weeks is up, I'm going to the Hamptons. If I was going to go to Jellystone, Yellowstone, or whatever, if I was going to fly down to the Virgin Islands, well, I was going to fly to Jamaica and be all right. Jamaica will be there in 2 weeks. Where's Jamaica going? Where's the ganja going? They ain't going nowhere. They're going to be right there. We couldn't shut down for 2 weeks. Let the people who had it either recover or die. Recover or die. Recover or die. So at the rate we're going at right now, people are dying at a 3.4%. So that means if you pick up 1,000 cases today, within the next 2 weeks, 3.4% of them people going to die. So even if you're in a state where you're only getting 100 cases a day, Within the next 2 weeks, out of that 100, 5 are gonna die. If those sound like good odds to you, go ahead. They don't sound like good odds to me, because I don't want to be one of the 5. Oh, it's only gonna be 5 people, it's okay. That don't sound like good odds to me. Somebody got to die. And you got 91,000 people that have died. Like guinea pigs in an experiment. Well, we'll just let them die off and maybe it'll go away. You got people that still don't wear no mask. Every time I go outside, y'all see people that don't have masks on. Like it's a joke. When we first started, we only had 20 cases in Maryland. Go back and look at the videos. We had 20, then we had 40, then we had 80, we had 100, 150. Now we got 30,000 cases. 30,000. NSC says, BD, we didn't get a stimulus and no loan assistance was available. I found Jason loads from DC to Virginia Beach hauling toxic sludge just so we keep getting the check. I knew you would find a way, no night by Cares. You're a scrapper. I knew you would find a way to make it work. I knew you would, and I'm so happy. But I can get you too. Because before you left, you were so gung-ho on Trump. And now you come back in here and you say, I don't know about him now. Trump weakness is he a businessman. He care about the business. He not a people man. That's the problem. 91,000 dead. 91,000 dead. 91,000 dead. And people act like it's nothing, man. Yeah, we got 91,000 dead, but 300,000 have recovered. You know. And as he said, our government during this pandemic has failed big time, in my opinion. The reason when I saw it falling apart and I knew we was in trouble, Trump was rushing around worrying about getting ventilators, worrying about making hospital beds and gowns and everything else. I didn't like that because that told me that you was welcoming the virus in as a guest. We got to make sure you got blankets. We got to make sure you got a bed. We got to make sure you good and comfortable. Like you inviting the virus to hang for a while. You going like it's in a hotel. The virus coming to sit a spell. That's what it sounds like to me. Then when the people start dying off, he went through all that trouble, spent all that money to make them ventilators and all of that. And guess what? The people that died, they don't need them. The people have died. And as he said, Trump has fell off his rocker. He said, exactly, BD, his family being sued again, their business. Always trying to do business. People dying. You can't make that a business. So now, he ain't made all them ventilators instead of shutting the country down. Now we got so many ventilators, but yet, and we got so many masks, and we got all these things, but us, the common consumer, we got to hunt down a mask. We got to hunt down gloves. We got to hunt down hand sanitizer. We got to hunt for it. We got to turn into Sherlock Holmes. I still haven't got my hand on the N95 mask. I got my hand on 2K N95, but that's a Chinese equivalent. You can't get your hands. But yet, they sending equipment to other countries. People here can't get a mask, but they sending equipment to other countries. Somebody talk to me, please. I don't get it. Somebody talk to me. Please. We ain't got no money to help regular citizens get masks, but we got money to give other countries. All that money to send that shit to New York. By the time it got there, they didn't need it. 4,000 people died. They got bids open. They don't need it. Getting on that ventilator. 83% chance you dead. If I'm in the hospital and they say, son, you gotta get on the ventilator, I'm making my will. I already know I'm going. Like, when you know you're gonna get suspended. It's like going down the hallway on the death sentence, that last walk before they put you in the chair. A federal judge on Monday allowed a federal lawsuit accusing President Donald Trump, his 3 eldest children, and his company of collaborating with a fraudulent marketing scheme to prey on protesters to proceed. So let's look at them. There's Donald. There's Ivana. Is that Ivana or is that the daughter? Is that Ivana or is that his daughter? And that's his 2 sons? Yeah, they're like twins. Yeah. Yeah, oh, it's not Ivana, it's Ivanka. My mistake. Donald Trump, Ivanka, Donald Trump Jr., and Eric Trump. A federal judge on Monday allowed a federal lawsuit accusing President Donald Trump, his 3 eldest children, and his company of collaborating with a fraudulent marketing scheme to prey on investors. It's going to proceed. The lawsuit, originally filed in October 2018 and amended a few months later, alleges that in exchange for secret payments, Trump and 3 of his adult children used his former reality TV show, The Celebrity Apprentice, and other promotional events as vehicles to boost ACN opportunity. A telecommunications marketing company linked to a nonprofit that used Trump's brand to appeal to teens. Hey! The lawsuit also accuses the Trumps of having profited off the poor and vulnerable as people looking to enrich themselves by systematically defrauding economically marginalized people looking to invest in their education, start their own small business, and pursue the American dream. Weighing the 2 most critical factors, likelihood of success on the merits and irreparable harm, against each other, any prejudice that defendants and ACN may suffer from proceeding with the litigation during dependency of this appeal does not outweigh the strong likelihood that defendants and ACN will not succeed on appeal, U.S. District Court Lorna Schiffel wrote in her opinion. A lawyer for the Trumps didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. 4 anonymous plaintiffs brought the suit, including what court papers describe as a hospice caregiver, a self-employed man who was once homeless, and a food delivery driver. The Trumps deliberately misled consumers about the likely success of their investments, the suit claims, and engaged in a pattern of racketeering activity. The suit is being funded by the nonprofit Tesseract Research Center which has ties to Democratic candidates, CNN has reported. So, somebody in trouble. Somebody is in trouble. Whoa, doctors begging for ventilators. Magic Johnson offering $100 million in loans to minority-owned businesses left out of the PPP loans. Magic Johnson, the CEO of Magic Johnson Enterprises, partnered with MBE Capital Partners to offer $1 million in loans to minority and women-owned companies. The funds will be distributed through the Small Business Administration's Paycheck Protection Program. With the future of small businesses and urban communities at risk, former NBA star great Magic Johnson has stepped in to offer assistance. The CEO of Magic Johnson Enterprises collaborated with MBE Capital Partners to offer $100 million in loans to minority and women-owned companies hurt by stay-at-home orders due to COVID-19. The loans were funded through Johnson's EQ Trust Life Insurance Company and will be provided through the Small Business Administration Paycheck Protection Program. This will allow them to keep their employees and keep their doors open, Johnson told CNBC Squawk Box on Tuesday. Congress set aside $349 billion for PP funds in April as part of a $2 trillion stimulus package, but the money depleted quickly, forcing another round of aid. New funds include $60 billion set aside for small businesses. But even with the new money available, African American and Latino-owned businesses have been left out of the new PPP funds due to a lack of relationship with bigger banks. Democratic lawmakers, including Senator Kamala Harris of California, have called on the SBA and the Treasury Department to ensure minority-owned businesses are not shut out of aid. But with financial help limited, some businesses are in jeopardy of closing for good. We have to remember that these businesses have been in urban communities for a long time, Johnson said. They've been doing great things and probably didn't have a relationship with the banks when the stimulus package went out. So now we're here to say, hey, you can have a relationship with us. Financially, this has really hurt our community as well as health-wise. It's hurt our community too, Johnson added. Rafael Martinez, CEO of MBE, said the funds will look to help 100,000 businesses in urban communities. Applicants are vetted using the SBA guidelines. Martinez said the application process is now simplified, making it easier to qualify for these loans. There's a ton of money left, Martinez said, adding the next stage is to grow work with depository banks to multiply Irvin's investment to $1 billion or more. Johnson, 60, who helped the LA Lakers win 5 NBA titles through 1980, said he was surprised when the team applied for an SBA loan and received $4.6 million. The Lakers received criticism for their action, but Johnson praised the team for returning the money. They did the right thing, he said. Lakers owner Jeannie Buss is a very good owner, and she's smart, so I'm glad she returned the money because there are a lot of companies out there who really need that money, and she was smart enough to understand that. Asked about pro sports leagues returning to action, Johnson echoed what many throughout the industry have said, predicting a restart of empty stadiums, but he also supported resumption. We need it, Johnson said. We thrive on sports. That's how we escape our everyday life, to indulge ourselves in sports. So we need sports to come back, especially if we're going to continue to stay at home. Correction, this story was revised to correct that Senator Kamala Harris and other Democratic lawmakers went to SBA and Treasury Department to ensure minority-owned businesses are not shut out of aid. All right. Whew. Doctors in Kenya on TV, and doctors in Kenya, Africa on TV begging for help and ventilators said, NSC said his daughter, NSC said, I'm going to sue Magic. That's racism. We didn't get any PP assistance help. Well, I can't do nothing about that, but there's something I can do. I'm tired of, oh my God, we offline? Why are we offline? Why are we offline? Are we still here? Well, there's one thing that I can do. It ain't much I can do, but there's one thing that I can do. They ain't lost their mind. What? That's a $40 webcam for $140? What? Hey, they lost their mind. They have kicked up the prices. Boy, I tell you. Look at how many are sold out. 205? Oh my God. Are you serious? Yeah, that 245 one's still sitting there. I see they ain't bought that. They crazy. Look at that, y'all. What the heck is a sunrest? They ain't even got no name on it. They had lost their mind. All right, so I wanted to go to Amazon and try and get the fastest, but they're like, that ain't happening. I mean, I was gonna just go ahead and say the heck with it. Go to low to high and go to prime. Cause I want something fast. Whatever that cheap one was, they ain't got none. That's $36. Never heard of it. 39. Look at these cheapy cheaps. They ain't got no names on them. What the heck is a song weigh? They had lost their mind. And I got it on low to high. 145 for a no name? They had lost their mind. Look at these prices. I can get a 4K one from China for these prices. They have lost their mind. If I see this camera one more time, I see this camera for $20 on eBay. They'll be ashamed of themselves. Okay, let me back out. Hold on. They ought to be ashamed. We showed the Logitech website They had that camera for $39.99. They sold out. But god darn, that's crazy. NSC said they keep freezing on her end. She said, check Best Buy. Sort by low to high. Where the cheap at? Well, that's a cover. It ain't no. That's not a webcam. That's a cover. We ain't mean to go that low. They took us low. Oh, they sold out. Doggone it. $27.99. Oh man. Man, they sold out. Yeah, they hurt me with that one. Okay, C615. It's only a $10 difference between the 920. It's only a $10 difference. Ain't it? Let's see what else I got. I ain't never heard of that. What's that? The Razor's 100. I heard that's pretty good. The C922 Pro Stream. That's supposed to be one of the best you can. They said that the Brevia is the best, but that's all right. I'm gonna check one more page, then we'll go back. Logitech webcam, $129. They don't even say what kind it is. It's sold out. Stream cam, $170. 100. Woo, child. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, let's go back. We'll go back to page 1. You know. Yeah, we'll go back. Call me cheap. Whatever, we'll go back. All right, so both of these are 1080p. So that's 69. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Wait a minute, are they sold out? I didn't check. Are they sold out? Both of them sold out. Look at that. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. They sold out. Now that's $100. You know they ain't sold out. That Logitech is sold out. So that was all of them? Scroll down again. Now that's sold out. Man. Hurt my feelings on that one. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. $99. Yeah, of course they got some of them. Nope, store pickup only. That's sold out. Still, oh, I don't even want that. Damn. All right, well, we already. Is it just regular webcams? They sure know how to hurt somebody's feelings. Yeah, I told you all the prices are jacked up. I told y'all all the prices are jacked up. They saying sold out. All right, let's try her idea. Told you, everybody buying up the webcams. Yeah, $7 when they wish. Yeah, you think the one we got now is bad? Oh Lord, I never heard of that company. $50 for something you never heard of. That's Walmart too. $50. I won't try that one. Let's back out. What did we see? What was the other Walmart? Let's try here. $50 for a no-name brand is crazy. Yeah, how you slice it? That's crazy. For a no-name? Wednesday, June 3rd. Okay. Let's see. They got any other ones? What's the price? $50. Hold on. HD webcams. I don't even care about the HD part. We got one whenever it get here. Sort by price low to high. Oh, I already heard that was a piece of crap right there. I don't even look at it. And it's only 480p. We can't do nothing with that. 480p. 480p. Now this say HD. Okay, so we'll come back and look at that. That's a 480p. All right, that says HD. Luyamo. Never heard of it. What's this? That's a 480. Never heard of that. I ain't never heard of these webcams. Anybody ever heard of these crappers? All right, so let's go to Logitech. Cause that's the brand. Yeah, $184. A C310? I can get one of these on eBay for like $60. Are you crazy? $129. What they been drinking? $112. I can get this for $70 on eBay. What? I thought Walmart was supposed to be reasonable. $128 for a C615. That's $800. God darn. $349. That's $238. Wait a minute. Back this up. They want $88 for a C270. This is $40 on their website. It's just out of them. This is $40 on their website. I kid you not. They want $90 for it. They lost their mind. I don't know what a quick cam. There's an old saying. Sometimes you get what you ask for. A C920 is $229. Come on, why are they jacking the prices up on the webcams? They want $2,000 for that one, like goddamn. Well, look at these no-name brands. These daggone $15 webcams. These are cheapy cheaps. Look at these cheapy cheaps. That's what they are. They cheapy cheaps. All the prices are jacked up. They want $17.99 for a 480p. You should be getting under $10. The cheapy cheaps. $45 for a no name. That's crazy. That thing is 480p. They ask 480p. I mean, it's a webcam, but god darn. Yeah. Amazing. So Dell got the 920 for 80. Dell got the whoa, do they have any? I buy that right now. See, there's Logitech, $39.99. They were trying to get, they're going $150 for this thing. Wait a minute. Does anybody ever order from Dell? Anybody know anything about Dell? You said to read the reviews.